Do you think that the government needs to do more?
We all need to do more. And that should not be a political statement whatsoever. I tell everybody on my team when I'm talking about, just career progression to reporters, like, if you're looking for validation, if you're looking for some metric of success and you come into sustainability, like, you're in the wrong place, right? And I don't mean that in a critical way. I just mean the problem is so big and the time and resources are so short that to think that anything is enough is absurd. Your question is more, is it worth doing if it's not everything? It's kind of a philosophical question. Is it, better to draw a hard line and say, unless you do 100%, we're not doing anything? Well, here's what I have to say about that. We've had that conversation now for decades. And you know what it's resulted in? Nothing. Nothing. And that kills me. I think one of the things that I was, quite adamant about when we started talking about what Microsoft's carbon efforts need to be was we talked about carbon removal. And that's been kind of a taboo subject in the environmental community for a long time because there's a bit of a moral hazard there. If you read the IPCC reports, it becomes clear there is no economically feasible scenario where the world stays under a 1.5 degree future and doesn't significantly overshoot its carbon budget and have to remove it. So if that's what the science is saying, how can you just ignore reality and say, well, we can't have this conversation? And so I bring that back to this question about politics. Is it good enough? Is it not good enough? We've got to start doing things. And I think that you're going to see Microsoft get behind all sorts of things that are maybe not as far along as we are. And we're going to have those conversations behind closed doors about how we want to see things go further. You'll probably also see us get behind things, if they come along, that are further than where we are. And we'll use those to pull us, right? And so for me, I just think we're past the point of conversation of it's not enough, because what that leads us to is nothing.